Kate Garraway was married to Derek Draper for 19 years before he died from the long-term effects of COVID-19 in January 2024. Kate Garraway previously admitted she got quite tearful about the huge trust that Derek Draper put in her before his death. The Good Morning Britain presenter, 57, was left devastated after her husband fell seriously ill with COVID-19 in March 2020. The former political advisor spent 13 months in hospital before he was discharged, after which Kate became his full-time carer. Derek died aged 56 in January 2024 after a lengthy battle with the long-term effects of the disease. 2 years before his death, Kate opened up about how their relationship was changing with Mail on Sunday's You magazine. "I'm not sure that we've ever fallen out of love, but I think a new path is emerging, a new way to be in love," she told the publication. "He puts huge trust in me. He just says, 'Whatever you think,' which is wonderful, but I do get quite tearful about it. I think, God, I hope I'm worthy of that trust." She added, "But I've got his back." That is a relationship in itself, isn't it? The newsreader went on to explain that she had found one positive thing to come out of their ideal, which was certainty of each other. Kate is returning to screens this evening with a brand new series of life stories, with episode 1 featuring Jeremy Kyle. The 59-year-old fronted The Jeremy Kyle Show, which first aired in 2005, for 17 seasons until it came to an abrupt end in May 2019. This was because Steve Diamond, a 63-year-old construction worker who appeared as a guest on the show, took his life shortly after filming. The presenter was cleared of suggestions that acts or omissions on his part may have caused or contributed to the tragedy, but admitted to Kate that he knew the show needed to end. "I understand entirely that the Kyle Show had to fall on its sword," he says in the opening episode. "We launched in 2005, that was just before the advent of social media, and I think that changed everything. You can't say boo to a goose now. Understandably, shows like that have gone by the by." Jeremy continued, "There's that great line, 'Do you want me to lie or do you want me to be honest?' That was what people at that time craved. We live in a world now where people aren't honest, are they? They're too busy worrying about what kind of response they're going to get." The conversation turns emotional when Jeremy opens up about being diagnosed with testicular cancer in 2012. The broadcaster was told he had a lump after he was referred to a specialist at the Princess Margaret Hospital, a private facility in Windsor. Jeremy recalled, "I said, 'It's been lovely,' and he said, 'No, you've got cancer. You've got a lump.' So 20 minutes later I'm on my back and I'm being scanned. And you lie there and you think, geez." Within 24 hours, he underwent surgery to have one of his testicles removed. "I remember walking down this corridor and this huge bloke opened the door," he tells the ITV host. "I collapsed into his arms and started crying. I remember thinking, I'm dead. I remember waking up to this amazing nurse who stayed with me all night and held my hand. I was terrified. I thought if she went out of the door and the light went out, that was it. I thought I was dead." Kate Garraway's Life Stories airs at 9 p.m. on ITV1.